This is weird. What's up, you guys? It's Sanz, and today I'm finally coming back to you with another video. It feels weird. So it's been a month since I've posted a video, and that's horrible, which I realize I tend to do it all the time, and I'm so sorry. Instead of just telling you guys, I'm gonna show you rather, and just telling you it's gonna be different and I'm gonna be posting every week and this is gonna be a different type of video. It's gonna be pretty calm. I'm just talking, you know, one-on-one with you, and it's gonna be different than, you know, those super hyper woo kind of videos, you know, that I usually post. So it's just gonna be like, you know, casual. We're just chilling. And yeah, I wanted to talk about change in this video because, you know, everyone goes through change, you know, for a ton of stuff. By the way, this is all things that I've thought of and what I've learned over the years. So not all of these things might work for you, and maybe all of them will. Maybe you choose some, maybe you choose none. It's just what I've learned, and it's not come from anywhere else. So also, do you guys like that stuff in the background? I think it's cute because, you know, it's like the beginning of August. Well, today when I'm recording this, it's actually the last day of July, but you know, gotta get into that fall stuff already. I'm so ready for fall to come. In Florida, it only rains during the summer, so it already feels kind of like, you know, like gloomy kind of fall vibe. Yeah, so today I wanted to talk about change. I actually prepared stuff to talk about, which, wow, are you proud? Because I never do that. We all go through change. It's part of, you know, living life. And some people are extremely terrified of change, and some people like embrace it, like, you know, head on. It's like their best friend, change. Yo, if you took a shot every time I said change in this video, you'd have alcohol poisoning by the end of this. Lifestyle changes, you go on a diet, interest changes. Maybe you used to be interested in a show so much when, you know, you were in a certain point of your life, and now that type of genre of stuff doesn't interest you. Everything changes. You move, you grow up, you age, you lose friends, you make friends. Like, it's just a thing that happens. It can be scary, don't get me wrong. Some things can be extremely scary, you know. Losing someone, that's a big change. Getting fired, that's a big change. Getting a job, that's a big change. So it can be scary, but it can also be extremely exciting, you know. Changing as a person and growing better and just growing up. I just want to say change is okay. Can we get that somewhere here? Can we get a change is okay here? Change is okay. Some people see it as like a very malicious and bad thing. You're becoming fake, or you're not being your true self anymore. And that's not true. And sometimes you change to become your true self, or to learn what you like, or to find who you are. The good thing though is that if you change and you don't like it, you can always go back to how you were. If you decided to change your clothes, how you dress, your fashion sense, and you decide, hey, I hate this, you can always go back to wearing the same clothes you used to wear, you know? Even if you threw them out or if you donated them, you can buy clothes like that again, or you can make clothes like that again. So it's cool because you can always go back to how you were, or you can always move to a different direction. And I think that's one of the coolest things about being human and being, you know, conscious and all that stuff, is that you can decide and you can determine how your fate is going to be, and you can choose how you want to live your life and all that type of stuff. And that's all change. I think that's really cool. Is what I'm saying making sense? I hope it is, honestly. Why do we change? As if I haven't went over this probably throughout this whole video already. We change for a ton of reasons. I mean, there's new circumstances. Maybe something, you know, has gone differently than you expected, the outcome. Maybe you now have a disability you didn't have before, and you have to work with it, you know, in different ways. Maybe you changed schools, and now you have new circumstances of who you're dealing with, and your new teachers and stuff, and you adapt to that. Different things. We're also growing as people when we change, and I think that's one of the most important reasons to change, is to grow up and to grow differently. Not necessarily growing up, you know, where you become all boring and, you know, stuff like that. You have to grow up where you lose your inner child or your youth and stuff like that. You you just grow, like you're more intelligent now and you're more skilled now. You have better habits now than what you had before and stuff like that. And that's growing as a person. And I think that's the most beneficial and most essential part of changing. Also, striving for better. Because sometimes you can change and it's not really with the intention of doing better, you know? So a lot of people change also because they're striving for better things. And, you know, you stay humble and you stay hungry. It's basically, you know, appreciating what you have now, but you stay hungry, so you're wanting to strive for more and wanting to go better and go higher, you know? And you never settle or, like, you know, compensate and stuff like that. How to deal with change. Maybe you feel like you're losing yourself, or maybe you're going through things you don't want to have to go through, or things are going different and you don't want them to change. Number one is stay true to your morals. You'll find that a lot of your decisions that you make is based on your ideals and based on what you believe in, and based on what you're strongly opinionated about. And one reason a lot of people feel like they're changing not for the best is because they're not staying true to their morals and what they believe in. If you change not based on your morals and what you believe in, and you're doing something completely opposite of what you think is right, you're gonna be really sad and you're gonna be really upset, not only with yourself but with other people. And so just staying true to your morals and remembering what you believe in, why you believe in it, and what you can do around to support your beliefs makes change a lot easier and a lot more beneficial and fun. Also, if like a bunch of things are just going different and you don't want it to, or you're not used to it, maybe, you know, so many things are changing at once, just find a safe haven or haven, however you want to pronounce it, you know, like a safe zone basically. If you like going to the beach, go to the beach. If you love nature, go to a forest. If you love your room, go to your damn bed. You know what I'm saying? Another big thing is to change one step at a time. I know sometimes it just feels like you need to change everything because nothing's going right, or you're too stuck in the same place and you just want to redo everything. It's gonna be way more stressful. You're not gonna be used to it, and some things might not work out how you thought they were because you're rushing and stuff. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because then you're gonna choke. If you're doing one small thing every day, in a year's time, that's 365 things. You know what I'm saying? So just take it one step at a time, and after you look back at it, you'll see that you've made like a huge change, and it was the right way, and it was how you wanted it. Also, have a strong support group. Just have a group of friends that you can go to. Just have a support team, or maybe it's your family, or maybe it's just one person, or maybe you don't have anyone and then it's yourself. Even people on the internet. Like, I know for me, I love YouTubers. I love YouTube, the platform, the community in total. So if I don't really like going to talk to other people. I'm kind of like my own cheerleader. For me, I love watching YouTubers, so that's what I like to do, and I don't know, maybe it'll work for you. So let me update you guys on my life, if you even care. If you're still here, what's up? You're a true friend. You're a true friend. Let's address the elephant in the room. If you couldn't already tell throughout this whole video, I'm bald. Woo! In my last video, I had like a ton of hair, and I know it's really confusing because a couple of videos before that, I had like a little bit of hair. But I'm a person that gets like really bored of things easily, and if something's the same way for too long, I get really sick of it. One of the main reasons, it's not just because I got bored of having long hair and stuff, because that was weave / hair extensions. I could take that out, and I did. Wow, it's looking all crazy and you didn't even tell me? Are you serious? Because I was just kind of sick of thinking about myself so damn much. And I know I'm just here like, hello, you didn't even... I was just really sick of worrying so much about my damn hair. Like, it's not that important. At the end of the day, who cares? Because people are still gonna live their life, you know, whether my hair looks good or not, and people are gonna forget, even if it does look good, in an hour because they're worrying about themselves. It was just like taking up a lot of my time, and I know that seems ridiculous, and it is, and that's why I shaved my head. And it was just crazy, and I was kind of like, I got to this point where I'm like, I'm over this. I'm over constantly having to worry about myself. And, you know, instead of taking an hour to do my hair, or spending so much time worrying about my own looks, I just wanted to get rid of all the hair and focus more on other people. So I want to focus more on other people and helping other people and stuff like that. And I have been volunteering more and stuff, but I want to do more, you know. I definitely want to do more. And that's one of the main reasons why I shaved my head. And also because my hair was growing super slow because I wasn't taking care of it. Ironically enough, I worried so much about my hair, but I wasn't wearing it in the right ways, so it didn't really matter because my hair was growing super slow. Personally, I also really like to challenge beauty standards because I think having a shaved head is awesome. I love short hair on people, and you don't see it often. Maybe on Instagram and stuff, you know, it's cool, like, yeah, shaved heads. But like in the real world, you hardly ever see it. And I wanted to challenge, you know, that stigma and that like no on shaving your head, you know what I'm saying? Just for my own personal thing. So I'll update you on my life because I feel like I don't like talk that much. Like my videos are usually like on a specific topic, and it's you know, for like content that someone wants to see. They're not coming like for me. But if you're watching this, you probably want to know a little bit about me, and thank you. How I've been. Why I made this whole video is because I've been changing a lot. And I've been realizing things, and I've been growing as a person. And if you didn't know, I have really, if you didn't already know, I have really bad anxiety. And it was like, it was becoming really bad. And like, it was to the point where that's kind of the reason why I haven't posted a video in so long too. Because I was just like really hard on myself, and it's so crazy. If you've ever experienced it, you know how frustrating it is when you're your own biggest enemy, and when you're the one who's the most hard on yourself. And it's kind of like a thing that when you try and justify it, it doesn't really, like, people don't really find it as a good enough excuse, because it's like you're creating your own problems. Like, you don't even have anyone else that's making a problem for you. What are you even doing? But it was to the point where I actually made videos. I made like 2 other videos, and I just didn't post them. I didn't like them. I didn't think that anyone was gonna find them interesting and stuff like that. And then I realized that, like, if people don't like them, then oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least I posted them, and in a couple of years you can look back and be like, hey, this is here, rather than just not having anything at all. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more healthy things, like physically healthy, yeah, and eating healthy, but I mean like mentally healthy especially. And I'm just changing extremely as a person. I feel like I'm growing up a lot more. Not being like lame or anything, because you know, I ain't gonna be lame, but like just like discovering a lot of things. And it's good because like that's the teenage years are when you're supposed to do that. That way I'm not like a mess when I'm older. Like, so much knowledge is hitting me in such a short amount of time. And not just for myself, but for other people, and realizing other people, their emotions, and being more compassionate, and being more patient, and understanding other people more. And it's just like brain explosion. Just like my brain is melting because it's so much information. I'm just like chilling, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm like a hyper person, but like I'm like chilling hyper, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I got a job, which is crazy. My dad actually got the job for me, but I have a job now, and I'm actually starting tomorrow. So that's a whole other aspect of life. That's scary, but that's also exciting, and I'm gonna be getting money. So these videos are gonna be getting better. I've never had a job before, like a legitimate job. I sold water on the street to buy a camera. But I've never had like an actual like show up shift kind of job. School wise, I'm going into my junior year, which is crazy. I feel like high school has gone by so fast. Like, it's going by extremely quickly. And I'm becoming a junior. That's my 3rd year of high school, and that's crazy. But the craziest thing is that I'm actually technically becoming a senior, because I'm going to be graduating a year early. So it's like, this is my last year of high school, and I think this might be my hardest year, but you know, I'm just going to push through it. At the same time, I think it's going to be fairly simple, which is like a weird thing, but it's my last year of high school, and I find that extremely weird and confusing and a little bit scary, but it's pretty lit. So it's my last year of high school, as if I didn't say that 12 times already. And if you didn't know, I do online school, which I'm gonna have a video posted in a couple days about online school. And I've just been inspired. Like, I've been feeling a lot more motivated and inspired. And for me, a thing before was that I would have like these bursts of motivation, but they were very short. And it doesn't really do you any good if you're inspired for like a day for stuff that you need to do in a series of months. But I've been feeling a lot more inspired like long term. And it's really cool. I've been volunteering more, like I said before, and that's been making me hella inspired. And just a bunch of stuff, and it's really cool. I'm really ambitious. I have a lot of plans, if that's a way of explaining it. And there's just so much inspiration, and you are one of the main parts of it. And I thank you so much if you've made it to the end of this video, because it's probably going to be extremely long, and I apologize. But that's kind of all I wanted to say. I kind of got everything off of my chest. Thank you for listening. I really, really appreciate it. I'm back on social media because I seriously have been slacking, but I'm back and I'm posting again. So if you want to check me out there, I don't want to do promo, but always plug. I mean, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I want to know if you guys care about me talking. If you don't, I don't take it personally. You know, I make content that you want to see specifically, because that's why you're on YouTube. But if you like these, you know, thrown in there sometimes, then let me know. And or topics that you want me to talk about. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for being here, if I didn't already say that enough. And I'll see you guys in a few days with another new video.